We did it again. Apparently.
Did what again?
Ended the world. Or we will in 7 days from now, according to 5.
What?
Doomsday.
We all know The Umbrella Academy is an adaptation of the graphic novel created by Cheryl Way and Gabriel Ba, but it has a lot of your ideas on it, right?
I love the graphic novel, and when I started with Gerard and Gabriel, it was very hard to translate each page to the screen. So there was a lot. Gabriel and Gerard were very generous with me, and they said, they understood that I would adapt it, and I had to do things that were different. But at the core of the show, it's about these characters and, they're a dysfunctional family and they're working together. So those elements, I think I stayed true to. But then, I had to find a way to tell this story in 10 episodes and still, there's no way I could use everything. So I took the things I was inspired by and I put them in this season and added some new stuff that was, I think, the fans will love.
Yes. I think the same. If there one thing that I love about this TV show is that its characters are so realistic and unique.
Yeah.
My opinion, that's one of the main reasons the show is so great. Do you feel the same about it?
I think the most important thing for me, I love them as superheroes, but that wasn't the main thing for me. They're a dysfunctional family, and we all can relate to family and relationships. So it's very important that people from all over the world could relate to them and say, I'm a little like Klaus, I'm a little bit like Luther, and really feel that, because if the characters didn't feel real, you would be distracted by everything else. So having the characters really felt grounded and real life and funny together is what I think people love about the show.
In the second season, the characters will be facing the end of the war again. Yep. What other surprises will we find?
Well, there's a lot of surprises. You're going to learn a lot more about the characters. There's new enemies. We have the Swedes who are from the Commission, and they're very dangerous, and we'll have to deal with them. Plus, we're going to discover some new characters who have a connection with our family.
Okay, about these new characters, what's elemental key what they bring to the story?
Well, I wanted to keep the Commission alive, so this was a way to sort of allow them to sort of exist with the Swedes. I didn't want that element to go away. So, the Commission hasn't given up on 5 yet. They're still looking for him, and he still has to deal with the repercussions of last season.
The soundtrack has a very important role in the series. How do you select the music?
Well, I love music. Music is a big part of my life. So sometimes when I can't think of the scene, I play different songs, and then something inspires me, and then I write the scene. But I put a lot of the music in the scripts. So I've already thought of the songs ahead of time, and some of them we do afterwards. But music is another character of the show in my mind.
How do you think Umbrella Academy is different from other superhero movies and series?
What sets us apart is we're a real family. We're dysfunctional. We don't always win. We don't always get what we want. In the end of the season, they didn't stop the end of the world. The end of first season, they failed. A lot of superhero shows, they always win in the end, and they're always perfect. Our characters are very flawed. They're very, relatable in that way. And they don't work well together as a team, at least not yet. not now. Maybe down the road.
We can see in the trailer that Pogo will appear again. What were the techniques that we used to create this character?
He is a very tricky character to make. We have a shorter actor on set who physically plays Pogo in a gray suit, a motion capture suit. And then Weta from New Zealand, who does Planet of the Apes and all those movies, physically builds a completely three-dimensional character to put over him. And we do it step by step, but it's very detailed. It takes a very long time for every scene. But that's why it looks so good, because they do it so well, Weta. So, hopefully, I love Pogo, and hopefully if we have another season, we'll see a lot more Pogo.
And the last question. I had the opportunity to see the second season, and for me, it was really good. I love it.
Great.
Okay, I want to know what do you think about this second season? Do you like more than the one season?
I love both seasons. I think they're very different things. I think visually, season 2 looks different because it's set in the 60s. I think we did more in season 2 than season 1. And I hope, you know, if there's a season 3, we'll do even more. But I think the seasons are different. They stand alone with each other. But I think in season 2 that, you know, we did more action. There's more visual effects. So I think, you know, I love season 2 because I just finished it. But I'm sure if we do a season 3, I'll love season 3 more than season 2.